Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Brews Day. I am here to test for Shoebox. However, it has become clear to me that newborns are a lot of work, and I'm not going to be able to actually make it to Shoebox this year. I'm disappointed, but it's okay. We're still going to be playing through the league today because though I can't make a 4-hour drive to Minneapolis, I can sit in my home and play some Magic the Gathering. So, without further ado, let's jump into the deck for today. Tortured Existence. Oh, not sadistically, but sadistically, yes. But Tortured Existence is what's on the menu for us. My experience with Pauper goes back to when I was in college in like 2018, 2019. And Tortured Existence was a niche deck at that time that I had a love for. My build of it back then involved like Steve, Sakura Tribe Elder, to ramp out lands because it's such a mana hungry deck, and you had to like get Krosan Tuskers and just all of this junk was in the deck, and it was bad, but I loved it. It was so much fun. Spore Frog locking people is a blast, and Golgari Brownscale is a hell of a drug. Now, in the modern day, Pauper has gotten a lot more efficient as a format. The threats are a lot deadlier, the curves are a lot lower, and Tortured Existence as an engine is a low curve, efficient strategy. The problem with it is that it's generally kind of clunky. It's very toolboxy in that there's a lot of different cards that you want access to. However, we have received some new tools. For example, Generous End and Troll of Khazad-dûm from the Lord of the Rings sets. These are lands that are also creatures you can get back with Tortured Existence. Another upside of them is sometimes in those old Tortured Existence decks, you would want to play cards with cycling on them. Krosan Tusker or Horror of the Broken Lands are two examples of that. Because if someone hits you with Graveyard Hate and there's nothing in your graveyard, but you're holding a Golgari Brownscale, you can't actually get the Brownscale into the graveyard unless you have a target for it in the first place. So Tortured Existence can't start you from nothing. You have to have something. Being able to land cycle a Troll or a Generous End is a way to jumpstart that. So that's an upgrade that we have. Additionally, I think that Malevolent Rumble, Cash Grab, and Midnight Tilling is an upgrade for the deck. Previously, we had been running, oh my gosh, I'm going to forget the name of the card. Card so mid, I can't even remember the name of it. I probably just cut a pause there, whatever, it's fine. I'll put it up on screen and whatever, you know what it is. I don't like that card. It can't find lands, and it's sorcery speed exclusively. And this is the one version of the effect that we have. I think getting to run 10 versions of seeing one card less deep, but just more redundancy of them, and also making sure that we don't miss our land drops, I think that's better. And I think that this also helps against Graveyard Hate, because if we have a high density of these Mill 4 effects, that is a way to jumpstart our engine again after a Relic blows up or a Nile Spellbomb blows up our yard. Now, on top of all of that, I just think Tortured Existence as a strategy isn't strong enough by itself. There are real graveyard decks in the format. There are, like we see, Troll, Generous, and Saga Wildling. There's an actual graveyard-based deck that uses these cards to great effect, and that's One Land Spy, or even Dredge. Any of the Lotless Giant decks are just better graveyard decks than what Tortured Existence can offer. Sporefrog Loop is cute. It's fun. But it's not a good game plan by itself, which is why I've introduced Evolution Witness into the deck. Evolution Witness does a couple of things for us. On the one hand, it kind of acts like a Tortured Existence on a stick, in that the adaptability gives us a creature that for 5 total mana can get something back from our graveyard into our hand. We would be running a copy of Grave Scrabbler, maybe in this spot. Unfortunately, Grave Scrabbler has been bugged for the past 2 years on Magic Online. If you discard it and pay its madness cost, it will not return a creature card from the graveyard to your hand. So one of the main ways that Tortured Existence generates card advantage just isn't in the deck anymore. However, by cutting it, we can also cut you have to run sacrifice effects, like carrion feeders, in order to get the Grave Scrabbler from the battlefield to the graveyard, to then repeat that process and actually go up on cards continuously. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have any sacrifice effects in the deck outside of a Curse Marauder, which is interacting with an opponent, and we can just sack the Curse Marauder to itself to be able to rebuy that effect over and over again, or we can sack something else, like if we had to, I don't know, cast a Brownscale or something. I don't really know when this would come up. Rebuy the ETB of a Saga Wildling. Sure, that could happen. Um, but yeah, and the evolution witness, along with Sadistic Glee, is a way to go over the top and kind of justify the existence of this deck in its own kind of lane. So we are a toolboxy kind of anti aggro is kind of what I'm hoping. I just am hoping that Spore Frog, Crypt Rat, Brown Scale, Accursed Marauder, I'm hoping that that's going to be put us in a good position against aggro decks. And then I'm talking about going over the top with Sadistic Glee and Evolution Witness. The two kind of things that goes over the top with is with an Accursed Marauder, that's two creatures dying, one on your side, one on your opponent. So that's two triggers off of the Sadistic Glee onto the Evolution Witness. So you get back your Accursed Marauder plus something else every single time you go through an Accursed Marauder loop. And the other thing that we have is Blood Pet. This ugly, adorable little guy here can infinitely sacrifice itself. If you have Sadistic Glee on an Evolution Witness with a Blood Pet, that is an infinite loop of infinite sacrifice triggers, infinite +1/+1 counters, an infinitely big Evolution Witness. Of course, it doesn't have trample, so it's not going to be able to get through, but that is why we have one copy of Dusk Shell Crawler to grant our +1/+1 counter wearing Evo Witness trample, and it also can put a +1/+1 counter on something, so when it enters, targets Evo Witness, and we get something back, so it actually kind of draws us a card in that way. Cool little synergy piece. Yeah, that's kind of the deck. Also, Slitherhead doing the same thing. It's a thing that we can discard from our hand for value to get something back, and then eventually it replaces itself by putting a counter on an Evolution Witness. That's kind of the idea of it. It also can put counters on Crypt Rats as just a way to then have a permanent X1 board wipe in play. So that's something I'm kind of excited about. Sideboard Defiles if we need some spot removal for specific things. Some Graveyard Hate with Fairy Macabres. A one of Nod to the Bone. I did a little bit of playtesting, and I found that 4 copies of Nod to the Bone is just bad. Your opponents are bringing in Graveyard Hate, and you don't do a great job of keeping it full to the extent where a 3 mana life gain effect is going to be worth it. I found it was only ever gaining me 4 to 6 life, and for 3 mana, that's not worth it. It's better to have a blocker that gains a little bit of life and also can put a counter on Evolution Witness, and it's better to be able to just get rid of the Graveyard Hate piece in the first place. Yeah, so oh my gosh, that is the deck. A bit long-winded there, but like this is a deck that I have a lot of love for, and yeah, I'm excited to play today. So let's get into the games. And I forgot to mention I have a slightly different format for the videos this week, and potentially going forward. It's just like I mentioned, have a newborn, and it's a lot of work, and so I'm trying to find ways to kind of like cut down the amount of time that these videos take to make and just like streamline the work process. So we're trying a new format here. We're just testing it out, and let me know if you like it. It's a little non-traditional, but it saves me a ton of time post work, and yeah, give me feedback on that in the comments below, etc. Okay, we'll get into the games now. All right, on the play here, we got lands, we've got Tortured Existence, and we've got ways to find more. I guess we'll keep this. I just want to make sure Tortured Existence resolves here before opponent can have like Force Spike or anything up if in case they're a blue deck. Red deck, opposite concern. All right. We need to find our brown scales ASAP. Okay, another land is definitely not what we wanted here, and I'm just gonna cycle immediately and try and just get all the lands out of my deck. I just want to thin my deck here. I just want to not draw any more lands, please. Pretty please. Snackers up against Madness. That's a problem. Oh, Bolt me. So not getting back Snacker this turn. That's good for us. Down to 15. I'm gonna keep deck thinning here. Cash Grab I'll actually probably want to cast on tap land here and say go, and then we'll just start slamming our tap lands after this. They didn't have one of their sorcery speed discard 1, draw 2 effects last turn. Not that they didn't draw into one here, which they still haven't, and they're missing lands as well. They have like 3 Gutter Snipes in hand or something. Like, what is it they're working with? A double Lava Dart, we're down to 12, functionally 10. They're on an awkward draw here. Let's see what Cash Grab nabs for us here. What's best here? Is Evolution Witness? There's Brown Scale. Oh my god, Brown Scale. Holy shit, Brown Scale. Oh my word. It's happening. It's happening, people. Give me back Spore Frog for Brown Scale. And this is probably just the loop that I'm going to be doing. And you know what? I think it's actually better to get back Troll in this spot. Yeah. Because I like having Troll because this is a creature that discards itself to enable. Like, this is guaranteed 4 mana, 4 life every single turn. I can Slitherhead target my opponent's creature? That's annoying as hell. So I can just gain 4 life every turn on the current board state. Another Lava Dart. I am scared for when they top deck the land and play a Gutter Snipe and then deal us 9 damage all at once. Hey, there's Sadistic Glee. Ooh. Oh, we're actually really close to going off here, aren't we? Okay, pass. Those Lava Darts are annoying. They just deal with my Evolution Witness. Well, but it also does, like, they're restricted on mana. Maybe, like, if I go for that, it's not like I run out of things to do, you know? I maybe should have gone for that. Getting back Sneaky Snacker, and they're potentially drawing out of their mana screw now. Yep, here's the land. Okay, get back Generous End with Brown Scale. Get back Brown Scale with Troll, because I'm realizing End is a little bit better if we're hard casting. Take our draw here. Curse Marauder's decent. Another green source. So next turn we can slam Ent. So I kind of want to just Spore Frog here. There's a lot of potential ways that this gains us life. Could just straight up gain us 3 life, or based on what's on board here. If they use a Lava Dart to deal with it, that is a Lava Dart not at our face. That is also dealing with one of their lands. Oh, opponent's new to Pauper. There's Keswick Flame Breather. Targeting Frog. That's a bit of a rookie mistake there, buddy. I'm sorry. Then discard Brown Scale to get it back. And do it again. Could choose to slam Generous Scent, but also the way my opponent just played kind of shows me that Spore Frog seems like it's going to be pretty good. So I think I'll do the upkeep trick again with Brown Scale, just to try and maximize the amount of life I can gain here. Yeah, and I like the pressure that I'm putting on my opponent's mana base with them flashing back these Lava Darts. Let's just get back Spore Frog. That's going to be our plan for now. Okay, a lot of Accursed Marauders in the bin right now. I am going to try and start my Evolution Witnessing here. If the Sleuth had it in the bin, Lava Dart would put them to 1 land, and I just have a Spore Frog loop. And like, if they have no resources over here, they're not going to kill me through Brown Scale and Spore Frog. So I would be perfectly fine with that. They have to Lava Dart now, and if they do, then I can adapt. Yeah, it's nice. Glee. Now they have to spend both Lava Darts to deal with it. And Spore Frog, and now we have our engine online. Heck yeah. This is sick. I already love this interaction. There's Gutter Snipe. I mean, this is absolutely terrifying. I guess we can start trying to loop Accursed Marauders, though, to deal with their board. I kind of like Spore Frog being an instant speed way of getting something back from my graveyard every turn. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I have 7 mana. That's enough to let me upkeep, get back an Accursed Marauder by discarding Brown Scale. And I can kill 3 of their guys here. And gain 2. And now we just start accursedly marauding them. And I guess this draws a F ton of cards, doesn't it? Because 2 creatures die at a time here. Oh, this is so sick. This is gasoline. Oh my gosh. And I can't double Lava Dart to kill it, because then I can just Spore Frog to get it back. First one will get Cursed Marauder. We'll always yield to this, so we don't have to worry about it. We're also just making a giant guy in the process. Second one will get... does land for turn do anything? Yes. Untap land lets me do Brown Scale stuff. Play land. A Cursed Marauder again. And we get to do this one more time this turn. And probably just leave them with a Gutter Snipe. But I get to swing for a lot. Like, this is a huge Evolution Witness. Second one will get my land drop for next turn, I suppose. And then we get to do this one more time. And now their actual damage output is being affected. Okay. And we can deal with the Gutter Snipe. Like, we can do this all again next turn, too. assuming we survive, which I think we're good. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have used Tortured Existence to put Brown Scale. Oh, that's something I've been missing out on here. I can think of that next turn. Let's get back another Curse Marauder. Oh, I can sack Spore Frog. Oh, okay, cool. To finish that thought, if I need to, Tortured Existence, discard Brown Scale to get something back, sack Spore Frog, to put a trigger on Evolution Witness, put Brown Scale back in my hand is an instant speed way for me to gain 2 life here. I'm just going to hit him for 9. That's usually pretty good. What are you targeting? I will do this. That's just going to happen. And I guess, yeah, sure, it's the same. I don't want to fog. Get back Brown Scale to gain 2 life. All right, we're at 22. They have 2 lands in play, 1 Lava Dart in the bin. I think we should live, but, like, this deck is crazy. They could maybe pop off. I mean, Sadistic Glee just as a fair engine on Evolution Witness is, like, it's really showing off here this game. I'm pretty sure that we just live here. Or could we just win here, I guess, is a better way of phrasing that, isn't it? Take out both creatures, swing for 14, or whatever this is about to be. Sick. Hi there. This is the different style mentioned earlier. Sideboard-wise, we brought in our life gain effects and defiles over combo pieces, cash grabs, and crypt rats. My logic was to try and play more like a control deck since that seemed to be effective in game 1. Going this route made Relic feel pretty tough in game 2, and I think our opponent would have got there, but it looks like they were still pretty new to MT.
YouTube is great, but ads suck. Luckily, there's a way to get around them. And I'm not talking about paying for premium. Simply go to the App Store and download Firefox Focus. This is a privacy-based version of the Firefox web browser. It'll block any ads on any website you visit, including ads on YouTube. You can even connect your Google password to your Face ID to make having to log into YouTube every time you want to use it as smooth as possible. If you like this tip, you can leave me a tip at the Ko-Fi link in the description down below. Now, back to the video.
Loveland Rumble is a way to dig. We'll keep this. Haunted Mire go here. Slitherhead of a Witness is nice to see in the opener as well. Spore Frog is a good thing to be able to get back. Against Plains is probably going to be relevant. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could go like Spore Frog plus Slitherhead, but then I'm playing off curve next turn. I think it's just Rumble. Just try and find Tortured Existence. Thraven Charm is a card that'll be a problem, I expect. Well, I mean, I'm not going to not take Tortured Existence and binning Brown Skill. Absolutely perfect. There's a Blood Pet, too. First instance of that card showing up. Also, look at the art of Blood Pet. Look at this little guy. He's so, like, ugly cute. I love him. Actually, honestly, this deck has a lot of, like, ugly cute, like, creatures in it. Like Spore Frog, Slitherhead, like, Eldrazi Spawn Token. There's a lot of that. I'm going to get in for 1. We'll take it here down to 19. And we'll see what type of mono white we're working with. Looks like pretty bog standard stuff here. They've got some life gain, but like, I mean, we can go pretty over the top of that. I'm not too worried about how much life they've got. I mean, I guess in theory, we have an infinite combo in the deck. Generous End is a nice thing to hit here. That just is our land drops for the next few turns. So there's Tordex. Here's freaking Slitherhead. And here's a passing of the turn. Again, Thraven Charm, something to think about. That. Look at the work Slitherhead is doing right now. It's literally holding off like 2 damage. That's so freaking sick. Slitherhead's low-key kind of decent. just against all of the aggressive decks in Pauper, like, they have play so many X1s, like, it actually does a good job of blocking. Okay, they do not have 2 mana up. I'm gonna auto yield to these so I can save on some clock. So we're pretty safe to just Tortured Existence here. So now I'm just gonna get back Generous End, discarding Brown Scale, and this is just how we're gonna make our land drops for the rest of the game. And we'll just keep gaining life. Cycle for... Can I get a tap land here? I think I get a tap land here. That seems fine. We can just get back Troll, discard Brown Scale, and then both of my blood pets are in my yard. It's kind of annoying. I think I'll pass here. I can cycle Troll. Yeah, I have options. I guess I'm taking note of my 2 blood pets being in the yard because if they Thraben Charm exile my graveyard, I no longer have an infinite in the graveyard. Like, we can still get a lot of value on an Evolution Witness, but we're just not going to be able to, like, make an infinitely big creature, which I think they would have a really hard time dealing with, right? Because Mono White's interaction is Prismatic Strands and Thraben Charm. They don't have any other way of dealing with stuff, I don't think. An infinitely large creature, it doesn't matter how big your board is. Not going to be able to kill it, though. It still could go wide around it. It's not like we have lifelink or anything. Well, the Brown Scale just passively gaining us life here is doing wonders for us. I mean, I am 100% blocking Luminarch Veteran with Slitherhead. That's why it's here. Take 5, down to 17. Cycle Troll. They have mana up, which I don't love. They have Thraben Charm. They have Thraben Charm here. They should use it. This is too long of a pause. Luckily, Spore Frog Evolution Witness is like a fine. Yeah. Exile a number of graveyards. Yeah, you got it, bud. 1 down. There's going to be more. Oh, Troll's good. 2, 4, 5. I could just slam a Troll here. I actually don't hate that. That actually seems pretty good. Look at that. Malevolent Rumble as ramp. Because we still just have double Spore Frog Evolution Witness as like a way to fight against what they're doing. They discarded another Thraben Inspector. That's an interesting thing to discard. Okay. And get in for 2. And we're holding down the ground here pretty well. I would like to Midnight Tilling. I want to see what I'm working with. Rack up Tortured Existence. I mean, I guess it's Troll. And 2 for... Yeah, if they do block, I get 2 of their guys. They're not blocking, makes sense. I think I get a tap land here and play Spore Frog. There you go, opponent. You got to deal with that now. And we need to find another Golgari Brown Scale to really get going here, but like we can start just trying to beat down with trolls. That's a plan. Okay, they're starting to cash in their clues. You're just swinging all out. Yeah, sure. I mean, I think we just take it. It's not like it's lethal. Just have Spore Frog in play, and they don't have like burn or reach in that form. As long as Spore Frog is in play, we're just safe. Do I want to? I think I do actually want to get back Troll. I think I want Troll of Khazad-dûm beats as a plan here. Oh shit! That's Sadistic Glee. Oh damn! I shouldn't have discarded Evolution Witness. Fuck. Okay. Combat attack with Troll because I'm doing that no matter what, right? But do I have anything? Do I have anything like cute here? 2, 4, 5, 6 mana. That's 1 mana. Discard Frog to get Evolution Witness. Up to 4 mana to cast Evolution Witness. And Sadistic Glee goes on witness, and I have a mana left over. It's a little awkward. I guess I'll go get. Okay, get back Evo. When they're tapped out in game one, I don't think they could have anything here. And Glee. This is fun. This is Spore Frog every turn. I mean, they can still interact with it though. Like if they have a removal spell, like that's good enough to break this up. Wow, they do have Journey to Nowhere. That's annoying as shit. All right. Well, we'll do all this so we don't die on the spot. Really annoying. I didn't think Mono White played main deck Journey. The heck? We have some tools for that in the board. I have Crypt Rats in my main deck, right? That's something I'm drawn to here. Midnight Tilling can help me find something. Such a good top deck. Oh, nothing good here. Jesus. Guess I take Sagu because it's a creature. What can we get back? Another Spore Frog, Troll. Okay. I can play this Spore Frog. And then I can get back the other Spore Frog, discarding Sagu Wildling. And I think I just hold the second one. I don't think it really makes a difference. Do I attack with Troll? I guess I'm fine with them trading stuff for it, honestly. Like they are wide enough and have enough pressure in the air that me at 6 life is gonna I'm gonna be forced to crack Spore Frog no matter what. Can you put Rafine's Informant in front of it to kill it? I mean, I kill all. This is a 3-for-1. I'll take this. Yeah, sure. Have lethal in play, which is annoying. I can't believe I shouted out the Raven Charm earlier this game and then like played directly into it. Like I didn't really have to. Yeah, make it commit. Pop my Spore Frog. Gary Brown scale would be really good. That would let us start gaining some life to get out of like the danger zone here. Hey, look at that. Win condition. Not fully, but like, yeah, it's good. We'll get back 2, 4, 6. Get back Sagu. Discard Brown scale. And then just play Sagu. Just a 3/3 flyer that gains me 3 life and it's just the biggest thing on board. Seems good. And we still have Spore Frog. And now we have Brown Scale going with Tortured Existence. Hell yeah. We just need to find another Evolution Witness, and then we can kind of like get the engine back online. Rats is really the thing we're looking for, though. Like Crypt Rats would just win the game, I think, on the spot. Skyfisher. Draw on more cards. Oh no, it's a cool deck. Yeah, our troll beats have not mattered. He's gained it all right back. I gotta have a few more clues going into next turn. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't really have attacks either anymore. Yes, please. Okay. They're tapped out. So I guess I can just here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna gain a bit of life here. This is like 2 mana to gain 2 life. Yeah. No, this works out perfect. And then what's like the last creature I want to have in my hand? I guess Spore Frog. Boop. And say go. Let's hold down the fort. We are back to stability here, and just in the Cryptrat's waiting room. Militia Bugler. And the trumpets they go. There's a bigger mono white list. So they have 2 inspectors in hand as cards we know about. I feel like this is fine, right? Like, let's block and take 2, 4, 6, 8, take 9. Like, they're just having to throw their creature into this. Yeah, but like we have Spore Frog. Like, this just counters it. Like, sure, okay. That's fine. Spore Frog is gas. And yep. And their last card in hand is the other inspector that we know about. Cryptrats! We win! Yay! And yeah, just 3 damage to everything. Pop ya. Yeah, feel good. They have some redraws, and like, again, Thraben Charm is just always going to be good. The Battle Screech doesn't even do anything. I just get back Cryptrats next turn, dude. Like, you can't flashback Battle Screech. Or cast Luminarch Veteran. Like, you need Thraben Charm. That's what they drew. Oh no! I got cocky. Fuck, I got cocky. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Shit. 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 And there's probably a 4 in their deck, and they've seen half their deck. Oh, they're clocking me too. I need a Midnight Tilling or something. And then flashing back Battle Screech, or my second Cryptrats would also be good. I mean, that's kind of something. That's a creature in the graveyard, which is important for Tortured Existence. So like now, like if I draw a Golgari Brown Scale, I'll have something in the graveyard for me to be able to put like whatever. I guess I should play the frog in case the Guardians pledge me. So it'd be 2, 4, 5. There's 2 is 10. It would be lethal if the Guardians pledge me here. Yeah, sure. But not going to yet because it's not lethal. Swamp sucks. I mean, whatever. We were able to dodge that Thraben Charm for 1 turn. Yeah, but do we need to expose ourselves to it so much? Yeah, probably not. Okay, that's good. This buys us time, I guess. Well, what it does is it lets us Spore Frog every turn. So we're back in a holding pattern. They need to find another Thraben Charm to get out of this. Yep. And we'll prevent damage and F6 for value here. I would like to mill 2 cards. Ooh. Slitherhead Evo. At 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. 4 mana to deploy Evo Witness. 6 mana for Evo to get back. I mean, this just seems good. And let's do this the correct way, where we hold priority on Evolution Witness's adaptability. Oh, we can't. I should have Slitherheaded first. Damn it. That would have been the right way to do it. Hold priority on Slitherhead and then adapt. Whatever, it's fine. Cool. Get back Spore Frog. And then Slitherhead. Get back Marauder. Play Spore Frog. Play a Curse Marauder. And say go. They still have 7 power, so we still have to Spore Frog, but Evo Witness is a 5/4 that can start pressuring them back now, I guess. Interesting. They have a Battle Screech in the yard. That's what it is. Okay. We don't have our Sagu Wilding anymore, so we are at risk of decking. There's the Screech. I would like to mill 2 cards. Ooh, Dusk Shell Crawler's nice. Yeah. The Dusk Shell Crawler is fun. It's meant to be a way for our infinite combo with Eternal Witness to like go over the top of everything. If they have removal here, we're dead, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious. They didn't have it. Go us. Never punished. We're still dead if they have removal. I mean, like, because they just kill Spore Frog on our turn when the fog doesn't matter. Because Dusk Shell Crawler gives trample to Evo Witness, so it can trample through. Like, if it's infinitely big and they have like a 1/1 flyer, it like still tramples through for infinite damage. And Dusk Shell Crawler puts a counter on Evo Witness, so like what we just saw there, like drew me an extra card. It's like some card advantage. I don't know. It's nice. It's cute. I like it. Also, another nice ugly little guy to add to our ugly little guy collection. That's 2, 4, 6. They're attacking for lethal. Okay, well, Spore Frog then. Just need to find Crypt Rats again. Just always in the Crypt Rats waiting room, man. Hey! It's that guy I just talked about, dude. Boom. You haven't, they don't. This looks like a GG's to me. One a Tahoo. That's annoying. One. If I do it for 2, that kills Dusk Shell Crawler, but actually that's fine with Tortured Existence. So draw me another card. Okay. Do it for 2 again. If they have a second one, I can do it for 1 still. That would kill my Evo Witness, which would kind of suck. I'm at 4 right now. Round scale is so good. Let's go. Now they just, I guess they could still name black if they don't want my Dusk Shell Crawler to die. You see, I don't know. And maybe they were trying to deal me damage. I don't know. Attack with my 6/5. Our Black Prismatic Strands is something we're going to have to worry about now for the rest of the game. But we're not under any pressure anymore. What? Did they pick green? What? Oh, that makes sense. I'm an idiot. It's fine. I would like to mill 2 cards. And then I think I just need to... Ooh, another Evo Witness. Love that. Ground scale. It didn't have it. This is gonna just make me like work with impunity here. Get back. Crawler. Crawler. Witness. Get back brown scale, because this will gain me life. Because what I want to get back here is another Crypt Rats. We have enough mana where like Prismatic Strands doesn't matter nearly as much. And we actually like have like a board. Like we have 11 power trample. This is nice. This is nice. This is looking good. Sure. Okay. That feels a little early to use that. I think this game has actually shown off pretty well. Like Thraben Charm, there's a good chance that Thraben Charm should have popped Tortured Existence instead of exiled my graveyard. Like that might have been a better use of Thraben Charm. Okay, now we got double brown scale. I think this game is over. Because now every black mana we have is gain 2 life. And we still have Crypt Rats in hand. Opponent has also used a lot of clock. Sure. Use your prismatic strands, dude. That's fine. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to stop dredging brown scale now that I found the second brown scale because we can just like start looping them like that. It's like fine. I don't need to do anything. I can just chill here, just gain a bunch of life and hang out with my 7/6 and my 4/3. If I need to do something, I've got a Curse Marauders in the bin to deal with the board. I got brown scales to gain life. I'm feeling really good in this spot. Hey, let's just try and gain some life here. 22 cards, so there is a chance that they have drawn another Thraben Charm. But like, why aren't they popping Tortured Existence if that's the case? Like, that's the card they should be getting rid of, you know? Okay. Long pause. So kind of feels like they might have something. We'll see. I'm not going to fully tap out here just because I'm worried. They're now F6. But that could be trying to trick me. I'm also thinking that once I gain all this life, I don't really need brown scales anymore. I feel like I should get back an Accursed Marauder now and just have Marauder Crypt Rats and say go and then decline the dredges. No, thank you. Land is kind of annoying. A Curse Marauder. And I'm actually going to sack Duskshell Crawler here because I'd rather have that in my graveyard. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming they're named Green, and I'm not going to miss that this time. What did they name? Did they name Green? We have to assume they named Green, but at the same time, I'm going to attack just to make sure. Okay. They know my last card is Crypt Rats. I'm not going to play it yet, though. Beans Informant, sure. Not going to dredge here. There's more frog, nice. Combat. Tax. Okay, Prismatic Strands again. Sure. We're still getting in for 2, I guess. In this spot, though, Crawler. Okay. They didn't do anything with that. Get back in a Curse Marauder. It's kind of a cool loop. Crawler's kind of showing off here. This has been a fun. This has been solid. Okay, now they're exiling my graveyard. That's fine though. Now I'm just gonna Crypt Rat. And then pass, I guess. They have nothing left. We have 7 cards and we got like beaters. Like, they have a Prismatic Strands, sure, but like we're fine. That was fun, huh? Sideboarding for games 2 and 3, we brought in a couple Vandals and some Inspectors for the infinite part of the combo, along with some Marauders. Again, trying to take a more controlling position, and we got steamrolled in match 2, and in match 3, our opponent kept a 1-lander and then just conceded to our turn 3 Crypt Rats. Takeaways. I thought Thraben Charm would be more backbreaking than it ended up being. We do a good job of putting opposing Grave Hate in a squeeze, and the 10 Rumble effects do a great job of reloading. Also, we may just want to be playing against aggro every round if possible. The combination of Brown Scale, Spore Frog, and Crypt Rats is really solid. 2 wins on the board. The biggest cube event in the Twin Cities area is coming March 13th through the 15th. Shoebox is the biggest grassroots magic event that takes place within a 4-hour drive of my house, and I really want to see it do well. If you're in the Twin Cities area, make sure you come out for Cube, as well as other formats like CEDH, Dan, and even Popper. More information at shoebox.gg. I'll see you there. Oh, this is an interesting hand. It's a very Evolution Witness, like, focused hand. Only 2 lands, but we're on the draw. Spore Frog can keep us alive. Slitherhead is a good blocker. I'm going to keep this. Let's see how good Evil Witness looks. Basic Swamp from the opponent. Okay, Mono Black Sack. Spore Frog will be good. Sagu is good next turn. That's our next land drop. So we can go Sagu into Slitherhead. Breaker, Curse Marauder, K. Do I need to find a green source? I don't love it, but I think I am. Find the forest, play the Slitherhead, and say go. Next turn, what's the best thing for us to do? Maybe a Curse Marauder plus Spore Frog. Turn after that, Evo Witness, Slitherhead, get back Spore Frog. Or get back a Curse Marauder. Depends on how all in they go on their dudes. Yeah, 100% blocking. This one has +1/+1 counter on their guys too. That's nice. They're 100% playing this land. If we play a Curse Marauder, they just sack probably their Infestation Sage and make a 1/1 flyer. I could Midnight Tilling instead, or I could Spore Frog with the intention of Midnight Tilling in their end step. That gives me a lot of potential options. Let's do that. Opponent only showing 5 damage here as they move to combat, which I am fine with taking. They don't run a ton of main deck removal either. There's a Bloodthrown Vampire. It would really just be the Shambling Ghast, I think, is the only thing I'd have to worry about. And they don't have it. They're all in on this. Okay, so 4 Frog is going to be good. We know that much. Take. Wait, that was to put him into my graveyard? Oh. I'll take Woodland Chasm. Go to my turn. Do I want to dredge? I have my land drop lined up, but I don't have. No, I do. That's 2 looks at Tortured Existence with Evolution Witness. And this is Blood. Okay. We have the combo here, actually. This is the full combo. And then the first Slitherhead can get back Blood Pet. And the second Slitherhead will be able to get back a Spore Frog. But we just have Sadistic Glee, Industrial Crawler, and Blood Pet. That's 4 mana. We have 4 mana. We have them dead next turn if they don't have anything. This is sick. They're drawn wild off the top, and we have the Spore Frog. We are not going to die this turn. I don't think they really run any interaction for this in the main. What a disgusting draw. That's the best possible draw for them. Like, whatever. We can't be that mad about it. They didn't have any in the top 10 cards of their deck. They're going to draw it eventually. They run 8 copies. Oh, just let me do my thing. Let me do my thing. It'd be so cool if you let me do my thing, opponent. Also, Sadistic Glee, just fair and honest against the Sacrifice deck is pretty cool. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Am I supposed to fog here? I feel like I'm just supposed to fog here. Maybe they have a Curse Marauder and that was wrong. Ugh, maybe that was wrong. No. Oh no, are they about to Curse Marauder me? I just got scared for some reason. I don't know why though. What was the point of me being scared there? That was stupid. Okay. Oh, they have the thing that can burn me out? Shoot! They have enough. Yeah, they do. They have the burn spell here. So close! We brought in Defiles and a couple inspectors for game 2, went down Marauder and shaved in a couple places. We just got ran over in back-to-back games here. Game 1, we would have won if we were on the play. Well, game 2, I think we could have managed if our opponent didn't have 2 copies of Shambling Ghast to interact with our Spore Frogs. Takeaways: interaction plus clock is good. I think we win this matchup a decent amount of the time given a big enough sample size.
If you like this deck, check it out with my Moxfield link in the description down below.
By following me on Moxfield, you can keep up with the new brews I'm working on before they become videos. And you can even see the tuning updates for old brews too. Thanks again for your support. I'll see you on Moxfield. I like this hand. Might find the basic forest just so I'm able to cast Midnight Tilling and such on upcoming turns here. Chancery. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna try and resolve Malevolent Rumble here. Basic Forest is a good inclusion in the deck. Ooh! Tortured Existence. That's good, but it's also off curve. I have an Accursed Marauder already, I'll take a Swamp. And pass. We also have double Evolution Witness, so like this Tortured Existence, even if it gets countered, like we just have 2 ways to rebuy it. I'm not that worried about it. It's very eerily similar to game 1. Okay, so let's Accursed Marauder. Sure. And Tortured Existence. It resolved. We finally have a game with Tortured Existence. But they have a game with Familiar yet again. Lame. I actually don't love casting Evolution Witness into their... There's 2 open mana here. I think I'm just going to go for a Midnight Tilling. And then maybe cycling Troll. Archaeomancer. Okay. The creature counterspell. Oh, alright, sure. Kind of surprised it wasn't Thraben Charm. Well, I'm going to take Tortured Existence here. And cycle a Troll. Try for this. If they counter it, which they did not, sick. So now I can just go for Evil Witness. Like, they have a counterspell. Like, something's going to get countered this turn. Yep, happens. Ephemerate is annoying. Or Thraben Charm. Yep, okay. That's lame as hell. It's lame as freaking hell, man. I can either pop Tortured Existence or exile my graveyard. So Crypt Rats can deal with their board as well. Oh, they're really close to locking me here. I think I'm going to pass. I want to see what they do. I think I'm perfectly fine with just wasting all of this mana. Because they're going to, if I'm just going to come back, blink the Archaeomancer, they're going to get back Ephemerate, and then they just have access to Glorious Gale or Thraben Charm on top of that. But they only have 1 white source, so Thraben Charm does cost them something to use proactively here. So I can just get back, I guess it is a Curse Marauder. So I can deal with one of their problematic permanents, guaranteed. Crypt Rats is the backup plan. Okay. Roadway's clear here. I think the Crypt Rats plan is just good enough in this spot. Okay, so we know that they have an Ephemerate in hand. They have a Deep Analysis in the graveyard, all of our Tortured Existences, and 2 of our 3 Evolution Witnesses are in the graveyard. Okay, that rebuys an Archaeomancer. The file is interaction against that, though. Opponent puts 2 cards on top with Preordain, which is scary as hell. I guess I'll cash grab main phase in case it hits a land drop or something. Okay, sure, that's fine. That's not hitting a Defile. So I have answers to their stuff here. Sunscape, yep. Geomancer can get back Negate. I have 5 mana on my next turn and 5 mana worth of spells that interacts with their board favorably, so I guess that's just what I'll do. They just grab Thraben Charm here, like I'm in a bad way. This just has to be fine. So we Curse Marauder, they counter it, and then we Curse Marauder and we Defile. Okay. And then Defile the Archaeomancer. I actually need to pause a moment here. My Magic Online is acting weird. Okay, been having some computer issues here. Just restarted like everything, and I think we're back. Okay, we're back. We're back. I hate grabbing Fairy Macabre here, but I feel like it's something that keeps me alive in this spot. Like, it stops them from being able to Thraben Charm me. Gross. One with a lot of cards in hand. Well, they caught me F6 there. That should not have worked, but yeah, they caught me F6. That's so lame to catch me with my pants down like that. If I just sack the token in response, they don't have that line available to them. Gosh darn it. I feel had. Crypt Rats is something. Do I even cast? I don't even think I cast that. This is my only Crypt Rats. I'm gonna wait. Can I afford to wait? If I just sack that token, you would be fine here. Ah. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. They have double ephemerate in exile right now. They've seen so many cards. They probably got it from here. Got freaking 14, 13 cards in hand. Another familiar. I had the Mortuary Mire in play as well, so they're not going to deck themselves because they can Ghostly Flicker loop. That plus an Archaeomancer just to keep putting a creature on top of their deck. Disgusting. Almost as good as Writhing Chrysalis Lorwyn revealed. I mean, they're discarding 6 cards to hand size over there. Who's really winning? It's very likely they have another copy of Thraben Charm. High Slitherhead. Saw basically nothing. Can I resolve a Crypt Rats? I don't think so. I don't think it's any different casting it this turn than last turn. I think opponent should and will. They didn't. All right. Try to Slitherhead it. They did discard a Last Breath. They kept another one. That's fine. Well, try and kill the Mole Drifter at least. They're going to have more of them. Snap. Yep, happens. And now I don't even gain 4 life. Yeah, I think we're dead here. What's our out? To an opponent with 7 cards in hand, their card draw engine humming, their mana engine humming. Exile my graveyard? Yeah, no, that's going to be good enough for me. Concede. Good game, opponent. Just completely picked apart and dissected by the control deck that draws a ton of cards and has access to Thraben Charm, honestly. Yeah, that felt like that felt tough. I think we got really lucky in game 2 to win just with Troll of Khazad-dûm beats. On to the next one. This one felt pretty tough. Earlier, I was talking about Thraben Charm not being backbreaking. Well, it is when your opponent can back it up with insane card draw and counter magic. This just felt like we were playing small ball against an actual control deck. I don't think there's much we can do to help the matchup, as the issues appear to be structural to me. Sound off in the comments if you can think of any good plans besides troll beats.
Oh, hey, you're still watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Check me out in the Ko-Fi link down below, and yeah, I'll let you get back to it.
I've had a couple of hands like this where it's just all swamps and no green sources. Even when his Glee is good, but I don't think this is enough to keep. I'm gonna take a mulligan here. God, it's a little risky. It's a little risky. I think I'm mulliganing again. God damn it. Okay, into the no land. Really? All right. What are we down to right now? Okay, keep. Frickin' A. This is just the first hand. Okay, put back. Ground scale, troll, slitherhead, and done. Cool. Lame. That 5 would have been nice. A gate? Is this just Finish blowgun? Another gate. I have no idea. Uh sure. Again, I have no idea what we're up against. Rumble should tell me something. Okay. Okay, just some sort of mono green gates deck, it looks like. Rot Farm. Okay, Jewel Thief gone, Nest Invader gone. So they kept Gatecreeper Vine. Cool. Okay, let's just Forest Cycle Genericent. Grab the forest. And then pump up, get back, and attack. This is what we have. We were on a mulligan to 4. We kind of just have to do like what is presented to us. But we're learning about our opponent's deck in the process here. Okay, so there's a Gatekeeper Vine. I'm assuming this is getting a Basilisk Gate. Yep. We knew about that Golgari Guild Gate. Okay, Haunted Mire again. Just attack here. And then I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess. Let's play another Evo Witness. Say go. Gatekeepers, yep. Okay, we're just gonna keep getting lands here. That's a good one though. Let's see what we hit. Curse Marauder. That's exactly what we want actually as a Curse Marauder. Well, Blood Pet's also good. No, but a Curse Marauder gets both. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Sack this. Always yield to Sadistic Glee. Get Blood Pet. Play a Curse Marauder. We're doing our thing. We're doing our thing. Get back a Curse Marauder. Get back Troll. Play the land for turn. Do I play Blood Pet and then attack? No, because I can't instant speed Blood Pet, you know? I guess playing Blood Pet and going through the loop forces a chump block with the spawn. Get back Blood Pet. Cast Blood Pet. This is the first time we've actually gone through the Blood Pet loop. So we'll get this guy up to lethal range. It's one of those spots where if we had access to the our little guy that gives trample, we would have the 2 mana to be able to play that on the last sequence to grant trample to let it like trample over here. This is actually pretty great for a mold of 4. Okay. Shoot. I messed up here. They can just block with gatekeepers here. Damn it. That was stupid of me. Yeah. Heads up of them. We'll just get back Ent. And then at this point, I think we just say go. That was so dumb of us. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. We could have left them with nothing on board. And now they just have that Eldrazi spawn that'll just chump this Witness for days. Leyline Weaver, sure. Okay. Go grab a swamp. Actually, is that even true? 2, 4, 6? Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna grab a swamp here. And we will dredge brown scale. Slitherhead's nice. Yeah. Back. Get back. Like troll, I suppose. Use this. Get back Spore Frog. Do 4 mana here. Combat. Tax, I guess. What do you have? Moment's Peace. Oh, this is Fog. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. There was a version of Fog. It's a weird Fog deck. I'll give them that. Go grab land. Make guy a little bigger here. Warfrog and Blood Pet are both things that we can sack at instant speed. I think we'll just say go. Also, Dread Mask. That is a token. That's hard for me to deal with. That's fun. Oh, hey, Sporefrog matters now. And go grab our last land. Just thin the deck, basically. Well, that didn't do anything, now did it? Sure, I guess we just attack here. Yep. And I think we're just casting Troll of Khazad-dûm and saying go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Death Touch Trample is sick. I mean, it's fog. Now they have to fog. Oh, sick. We got some of the 4. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Almost as good as using Slitherhead to put 2 +1/+1 counters on a Cryptrat and ride that to victory like we did in game 2. Sideboarding, we just swapped out Mass Vandal for a Saga Wildling. While this match wasn't against a meta deck, I'm happy to see the deck's resilience and ability to grind on full display. That win also gets us to 3-2 on the league, which means I get to keep the Shame Monkey off my back this week. Let's get into the wrap-up. 3-2, baby. Really happy with how the deck played out. I think I really actually underrated how good Golgari Brownscale is. Honestly, there were just so many matches there where we were just able to continuously loop that effect and everything. And yeah, no, felt good. As far as changes I would make going forward to this list, I think Saga Wildling is not necessary. I think either go up on Generous Ent just to have some of these, or 6 actually did feel like a decent number. I'm trying to think what other directions we could go in. There's a chance that we could shave down to 8 total, like just the Rumbles and the Midnight Tillings, to go harder on like Sadistic Glee Blood Pet or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of room to play around in Tortured Existence lists. So yeah, have fun with that. If you are going to Shoebox, have fun. I'm jealous. I wish I could go. I hope you all have fun. And yeah, stay safe, to play Pauper, and yeah, have a good one, y'all. Howdy.